Okay, Kenyans, this case of Diangui abducted and he came out shaven, and the fact that most of those young men who are being abducted come out shaven. People have been asking a lot of questions. Why are they shaved? Okay, I'll give you a small story. Okay, the last time I was shaved, you can see my hair is still there, was sometimes back in 2023. And I went to a kinyozi near Central Hotel there. There's a kinyozi there. And when the young man shaved me, I told him, pack all my hair, I go with it home. And the young man asked me, how comes most of these Kikuyu elders, when we shave them, they carry their hair? And I laughed at him. Then I asked him, do you remember the story of Solomon and the hair and the Bible? Yes, when he was shaved, what happened? Because his power was in the head. Then I asked him, when you're passing a place, maybe at night, and there is an animal lurking or some danger lurking, when you have hair, so you feel some form of sensation, and when you turn, you get something. He told me yes. I told him, go and try, shave all your hair. There are people who shave their hair. Most of them shave to hide white hair. I love mine. And pass there and see whether you'll feel the same thing. Then he told me, yeah, I've realized the same. Then recently, sometimes I trim my hair kidogo kidogo ikikuwa rough. I went to another kinyozi, just opposite TB's. That I go for trimming, not cutting. I don't cut my hair. Trimming my beards and hair. And the young man asked me, why is it that you don't shave? I told him, no, I can't shave. I gave him the same reason about feelings. Okay, those who went to school, you heard about electrostatic, and I want you to test something. Before washing your hair, get a dry comb your hair, get a paper, put it on, you will see it will be attracted to the paper. So, my Agikuyu spiritual mentors, they're actually two very old men, and they're over 100, and they were Mau. So one time I asked them, how comes you guys never used to shave in the mountain? Then one of them told me, don't even tell me about that. I've never shaved in my life. And it's true, they have never shaved. And then he told me, those people who shave a lot, they get a lot of headaches. And do you know why women don't have a lot of stress? Because they keep hair. I asked them why. They told me that's how it is. If you want to avoid small ailments like headache, like migraine, don't shave. So far, so good for that. Now, why do I carry my hair anytime I leave the barber shop? You guys know I'm Wambogo, and you know Mukuimodo. I deal with altars, and mostly I fight demonic altars and luciferic altars and principalities. And in my spiritual knowledge, there is one thing I'll tell you. If somebody wants to finish you and they get hold of your hair, they can do rituals, and those rituals will affect your brain power. I'm telling you out of experience and out of history. And that is the reason why these young people are coming, they are confused, because one of the things they do, other than injectables they inject on them, when they cut off that hair, they go and do rituals on them. And I've been saying most of these guys are taken to the Marmanet forest, where we have a camp, security camp, where they do these funny rituals. And if you ask most of those NIS officers, they'll tell you when they take you there, they are done a ritual where they walk on fire. They'll tell you that. So take care of your hair. Your hair is very precious. Lastly, sometimes back, God posed a question to me. Why was Wayaki Hinga buried upside down? I told God I didn't know. He told me, go to Laikipia, look for an old man called Wahinya, and go and ask him why he was buried upside down. So I drove all the way. He's one of my mentors. I went and asked him. He told me, on top of that, they slaughtered a goat, a black goat, as a ritual. And they turned Waiyaki upside down. But before they buried him, they shaved him. Shaving Agikuyu Mudamaki and high priest, because he used to be ruled by high priest, was the highest level of humiliation. And then they buried him upside down. The reason? It was to do a ritual to subdue the intelligence of his community. Then God told us what to do. We undid it. That is last year, and that you can see the intelligence is highly uplifted. Guys, when you go to Akinyozi, don't leave your hair, including the ladies. Carry your hair home. When you reach home, in your compound, go and bury it there. Or you keep it until you go to your rural shamba and bury it there. Hair can be used to do dirty rituals, to control your mind, and to control your emotions, and even pump diseases in your body. This is Wambogo, the Mukui Modo, a servant of the Almighty Jehovah, he may call Murugu Mwenenyaga, and a close confidant of Yeshua HaMashiach, my King and Savior. Have a thoughtful evening. Before I end, as for the KUZ 2025 Kenya, it may have delayed. Sometimes things delay, but it's coming. It is still 2025, and it will come with all the power and glory. And when the kingdom comes, all these problems you're seeing here, they are going to evaporate, because you're going back to the era before capitalism and Western style of democracy that has ruined this nation. Pray, pray, pray for the kingdom of Zion 2025 Kenya. It's just around the corner. A little bit delayed by end of June, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It is going to happen. The end of June was my tentative date. God has his date, but it's this 2025. Again, have a lovely evening, and say hi to your members and tell them to intercede on behalf of the nation. We don't want bloodshed. We want a smooth transition.